Hello everybody. Welcome to my new video series, my home video series. Today we're going to work on opening the hips. And instead of just straight stretches, I think we're going to give it a little bit of a Yin Yoga twist, which I feel is more effective than just stretching the muscles. Yin Yoga is, don't get freaked out, we're going to do yoga. You know, Yin Yoga is opposite of the Yang or active yoga. This is more subtle, introspective. Yin is in the deeper tissue of the body. We're going to be working on ligaments and tendons and connective tissue to open up the front of the body, side to side, and the back. So the 3 tenets to Yin Yoga is we're going to get into a shape comfortably, then you're going to remain still, and then we're going to do it for a period of time. I am not going to spend the time that's required for you to complete this whole practice. But what I'm going to do is just do it for, maybe a half a minute or so. You can push pause on your phone. You can finish the posture and then continue. So you want to hold this period of time. So a period of time would be anywhere from a minute to 2 minutes to start with. And then you're going to work your way up to 5 minutes. And I know that sounds excruciating, sounds horrible, but it's, when you make it, there's just a formula where once you make it to 5 minutes, it is amazing. So, all right, let's get started. So you want to have a yoga mat, if you don't have any of this is fine, I'm going to do the postures without props to begin with, and then with some props. But I like to have a yoga mat, especially for the lunge series, because your feet will stick and not slide. But you do definitely want a blanket. You can have a yoga block nearby if you have it. And then I have a bolster too, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. So the lunge. The lunge is amazing to open up the hip flexors in your body. I know quite a few of you I've been working with trying to lengthen that shortened leg, and this is going to help to maintain that length between sessions with me. So we're going to start. You want to definitely pad your knee. So whatever side that your leg is short, I would begin with that side. And with most of you, ironically, it's the left leg. So let's do that. We'll start with the left leg. So you definitely want to bring the blanket back far enough, because we're going to lunge forward quite a bit. So placing that left, hold on. Sorry, we're going to start with the right, because we want to get that left hip flexor. So stepping with the right forward. So the other thing is you're going to slide, bring that right leg forward, and then you're going to slide that left knee back. So like I said, we're going to do this without props to begin with. So we're just going to use the body. So in Yin Yoga, you get into the posture comfortably, but you don't want to go into your, beyond your edge of comfort to start with. So you know, for me, it's about here. Also, so that, do you see that my back knee is back? I'm not directly on my kneecap. So I am opening up this left side. You'll get a better picture when I switch sides. So I'm coming to that edge, which is about here, and I'm breathing, trying to relax, and trying to be still. No, that's a challenge. So this is where you want to find a comfortable position. You could be here. You could be. You could have a chair, a wall. You know, something to hold you, or you can just kind of hang out here like this. Like I said, I'm not going to stay here the entire minute or two, which is needed just for a time's sake on my phone. But then I'm going to come up, bring that leg back. Before we transition to the other side, you can come into a child's pose. And then switching to the other side. So stepping that leg way forward, sliding that right knee back, finding your edge. So again, finding a comfortable spot to stay. So you're going to find one side is tighter than the other. Our sides are definitely not the same. So after like 30 seconds, your body will begin to open. So then you can go a little bit deeper. Coming to that edge again. So again, you can pause your phone and continue, but I'm going to stop, coming back, and coming into child's. So, props. You can grab a block if you have it. And this is a bolster. Love, love, love my bolster. Pretty sure you can get these on Amazon. I'll let you guys know the measurements. I forgot to measure that. Anyways, I love this because it really gives a lot of support. So when I do what I do with my practice is I use this because it really softens this whole process here. So I put it here, I sink and I rest on it. So it really takes that edge off with the discomfort in your hip flexors. And then you can really just kind of rest your arms. You know, you can stay upright. You know, again, you could come here. The other thing is you could put a block here or in the inside. Kind of like it on the inside. So I'm resting, sinking, softening. Definitely makes it much more tolerable for a 5-minute session, doing it this way. Then again, I'll let you see this on the other side. Sliding that leg, left leg forward, bringing that knee back, the opposite knee back. And again, I'm just kind of resting on this bolster. Again, taking my block. I like it on the inside, so that gives me a lot of support. Definitely gives a different quality to this posture. Okay, so moving on, we're going on to we had square pose next, I think. Of course, I don't have the right paper with me. All right, so coming down, we're removing the blanket. So, square pose is a modified pigeon. So, we're going to start with square rather than pigeon. This is going to open up the piriformis. So, our first posture with lunge, the psoas runs this way, and it's spelled with a P, P-S-O-A-S. So that's what we're opening up there. Oh, I know what I wanted to do next. Okay, before we do the piriformis, we're going to do a wide leg child's. So I'm going to take my blanket and fold it in half and then half again. So I don't need the props right now. So I want to pad my knees. So again, we're getting that inside groin area. So knees are coming out, the toes are coming together. You can sit back on your heels if you want, but then we're coming forward. So I kind of like to fold my arms and place my forehead on my hands. You can come way down and come like this if you want. If that's really uncomfortable, you can come back here and just kind of sit back. If you need to transition even to spreading your legs, you can come in Virasana, which is sitting on your ankles. If that's really uncomfortable, grab your block and you're going to put it between your legs, and you can start here. And that will open up your ankles, your shins, and your knees. If that doesn't, if spreading your legs does not work. Okay, so that's wide leg child. So now we're going to go on to square pose, like I said before. So coming onto your back. I'm going to put my left leg or ankle onto my right thigh. I'm going to thread my hands behind my thigh, resting my shoulders and my head. And I'm going to, I'm interlacing my fingertips on my fingers when I get back here, so you have a nice grip. So I'm going to bring my right knee towards my chest. This is to open up the piriformis muscle, which is that muscle that butt muscle. It's between the two gluteus maximus and minimus muscle that attaches to the hip and it goes across. It's just this thin strap muscle, and it can create havoc. So anyways, we're going to bring it close. Again, you can pause your phone and hold it longer. So another quality you can bring to this posture is to lengthen your arms. So just create the leg to be heavy, and it's actually pulling your arms. So then you get a nice lengthening of the arms and a little bit of the shoulders. Now we're going to go to the other side. Again, threading, clasping with the hands. My leg is at 45. So my shin is straight across. So bringing the left knee to the chest. So this is a great posture, not when you have active sciatica pain going on, but if you're prone to sciatica, you definitely, I would integrate this into your routine daily, and this will prevent you from getting sciatica. So again, a different quality. We're going to create the heaviness in the leg, so lengthening the arms. Again, you can pause and continue. So we're going to just release. These are called windshield wipers. Just loosen that up. Those hips. Okay, so the next one can be a little tricky, but it's my go-to. It's one of my favorites. You're multitasking, so you're doing like two postures in one, and you're targeting a lot of meridians. I haven't really gone into the meridians yet, but a lot of these are targeting the liver, kidney, gallbladder, stomach and spleen. So all good stuff. All right, deer pose. We're going to start with our feet together like this. And then we're going to bring one leg back. I call it kind of like a scissoring thing. And then your front leg is coming straight across. So if this is super uncomfortable, the closer the feet are to the body, the easier it'll be. If you're super flexible, then you can bring those legs out further. If that's something you can do. I right now have a challenge. I'm feeling this is pretty tight here. So I'm going to bring that back leg in. This is feeling okay. But you also want to be sitting on both your sitting bones on the back. On the back and, on your bottom. So a bunch of different things you can do with this. This also mimics, so this is a great, before I forget, so liver, gallbladder, and it's getting that hip, the greater trochanter on the outside. So you can bend forward here, and this really gets that piriformis again. you can play with it where you can, you can twist your body, give it a twist. You can come over here. But again, you want to find your place, give it a couple of minutes of being real quiet, finding your edge, and then just thinking. Again, you can pause your phone and continue. I like to, after that, bring my legs forward, and we can do a forward bend. Bring our feet together. And then bring the opposite leg, the left leg in the back. And again, this is kind of straight across in front. And then you are coming forward. Coming to your edge. Being still. And staying here for some time. Again, after you're there for a couple of minutes, you can definitely do another twist. So the more I twist to the outside, the more I feel it here, which is a great thing to do to open up your back, actually diagonally. So opening up this left will help to open up that right side of your back. Okay, so next we're going to do a spinal twist. Spinal twists are great to end any yoga routine that you do. It really quiets the nervous system and allows you to really relax. So I'm going to do a different kind of spinal twist though. So I'm going to drop my knees to the left, and then I'm going to take that left leg and put it, I'll put it up like this so you can see. I'm going to put the outside left ankle onto my right knee, and then that's going to give it a little bit of weight, and it's going to open up that quadricep. So you can bring your arms overhead. Or out to the side here, to the right. And don't be surprised if your legs become shaky. That's normal. It's kind of like all your energy kind of dispersing. All right, so we're going to go over to the other side. So my right outside ankle is going to go on top of my left knee, and then I'm just going to let it dive to the right. Again, you can stretch out that left arm. You can turn your head, and that's going to open up the thigh. And I just heard a little crack. So release. Again, you can windshield wiper back and forth. And then open up your palms and finish up with a little Shavasana. So again, you can pause and you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. So namaste. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this helps.